So, with all the crazy shit that's been going down on YouTube and social media in general lately, with the, the Paul Brothers situation, and, adpocalypse, and everything else that's happened lately with social media, of course, there's a lot of people who are taking breaks from social media. This is necessary for pretty much everyone. No, I'm not taking a social media break. That would fucking no, not happening with me. But it is something that a lot of people need to do. And if it's something that you need to do for your health's sake, then absolutely you should do it. Don't, continuously go on social media stalking, hate following people and shit that's just gonna piss you off and everything else, when really there's no reason to be doing that crap. I mean, it's just bad for your health overall. And oh my god. My cats are running everywhere. And basically, take social media breaks. When you have too much media and everything in your face all the time, it doesn't do anyone any good, does it, Muffin? Does it? No, it doesn't do anyone any good, does it? No, it does not. It never ever does. Never ever ever. Oh, but you don't know. Or you can stay on my lap, okay. Anyway. Now, for some people, being on social media all the time does nothing but good for them. It's a good outlet for people that don't get out much, or don't have a whole lot of friends, or don't interact with other people all that much, or maybe you just live somewhere where just everybody fucking sucks, and social media is just kind of your only area where people don't totally suck. So, for some people, social media is their everything. But you can't get too caught up in it, even if it is your everything, because then you'll start getting into, online cults and shit. And that, oh god, that is worse than having no friends, getting involved in an online cult or some shit. So, you're better off just not having internet than getting involved in some kind of online cult. I mean, an example of an online cult really can be easily found, actually, within the other kin community, funny enough. You'll have people that will claim that they're, Jesus reincarnated, or an angel that you must worship, a brand new god that you must worship, and they'll start demanding people worship them. That sort of thing. And eventually, it just turns into a cult. You don't want to get involved in that shit. If you think you are getting involved in that shit, just say, fuck it, and step away from social media for a while. When you come back, hopefully you'll be of your senses and not interested in the cult life. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But for the people that don't get sucked into that shit, sometimes it's just getting bombarded with too much information. Too much shit. Either, too much information from your family and your friends, or your boss if you have him on your Facebook, which I don't know why the fuck you would do that. That's stupid. Don't do that. Don't have your boss on your Facebook or your YouTube or anything else. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Same with coworkers. It's not really a good idea. But just seeing their shit all the time, especially if you got that, one racist cousin and you're constantly seeing his racist crap, yeah, that's gonna get to be a problem after a while, so just don't. If you're wondering why the light is flickering, it's because the cat is attacking the light. And then, of course, right now, we've got Trump and everything else, so you might just be seeing too much news, because news right now is mostly negative. Even with just YouTube news, it's predominantly negative. If you're on YouTube at all, actually, the YouTube news right now is, massively negative. So, even just seeing news and everything, even if your family's, fantastic, all the news shit is just, it gets to be too much after a while for pretty much everyone. Now, for some people, you're best off taking a full-blown social media break and just, fucking off from it entirely for, 3 or 4 friggin' days, or maybe a week, maybe a month if you fucking need that kind of level of time. Some people do. Or you can just say, fuck Facebook for a while, or just news, no news. Or maybe Tumblr is just too much right now, go away. Or maybe you've just had enough with Trump and his tweeting, or maybe Drake and his tweeting, or that weird, creepy cousin that you have who won't shut the fuck up on Twitter. Just take a break from what you need to whenever you need to. Like, even I, like, occasionally I'll go, like, maybe 3 days or something without fucking using Tumblr. Because Tumblr, that's the thing I use all the time. But, like, Facebook is fucking trash. I don't like Facebook. I rarely use Facebook. So with Twitter. I use Twitter, like, occasionally. I use Twitter to pimp out my videos and do shit with Ink Masters. But, like, even I, someone who perpetually, like, chronically uses Tumblr, at least, like, every 3 hours most days, even I will take, like, a couple days break. And if staying away from social media and all that other shit is really that difficult for you, go camping. Just go fucking camping. Because it's so much harder to use the internet when there is no fucking internet. Like, especially where I go camping, there isn't even bloody cell service. So, no. You're not going to be using any level of social media or texting anyone or anything. It's just nothing. Silence. And sometimes people fucking need that. So if you, like, really need that push to stay the fuck away from social media, then just go somewhere where social media can't reach you. Which, in the city, is fucking impossible. So, like I said, go camping. Or maybe fuck off to the desert for a little bit. Whatever you do where you live. Don't go somewhere that will kill you, but obviously. And of course, like, some people, you know, your job requires the internet. Like, if I were to be a full-time YouTuber, then me staying off of the internet for a week would be, like, death. Because you can't do that as someone who works online. So for, like, someone who works online, or promotes themselves online, or has to do something online all the time, then it becomes a little bit harder. Then you have to dictate, okay, what will I cut myself off of and what won't I? Obviously, the stuff you need to keep your job running, you shouldn't cut off. Ever. Unless you're not going to do the job anymore, in which case, you're not doing the job anymore. Feel free to cut it off. Yeah. But otherwise, just basically cut off what you don't need for your job for the time being, for whatever break that you sort of need at the time. So, for most people, that's going to be things like Facebook and Instagram, unless you're an Instagram model. And with YouTube, even if you are a YouTuber, depending on what you do for YouTube, you can cut out a lot of YouTube. Like, stop watching top 10 channels and shit like that. And unless you're a drama channel, you don't need to watch the drama shit on YouTube. I know probably most people that subscribe to me probably don't follow the drama shit, unless it's like something like the Paul situation. Unless it's something that gets really, really fucking big. But I pay attention to the drama, I see the drama. I find it funny. That doesn't stress me out. So, with me specifically, like, I don't need social media breaks for that reason. This shit doesn't bother me, it doesn't freak me out, I don't get stressed out about it. If anything, I find it funny and I laugh at it, and I mock the stupid people eating Tide Pods and going into forests doing stupid shit that they shouldn't have done, and Twitter going on rampages and shit. I just laugh at the stupid people. That's what I would recommend with a lot of people. If it's just impossible for you to take any kind of social media break, learn to not give a fuck about the shit that is bothering you. Learn to either just brutally mock it, or just ignore it, kind of a thing. Roll your eyes, shake your head at the stupid people, or laugh and point your finger at the stupid people from the other side of the screen. Because the thing is, they're not going to know you're laughing and pointing from the other side of the screen unless you've got your webcam on. And if your webcam's always on, then someone's fucking spying on you. Don't do it, bitch. Don't do it. He didn't do it, thank God. But there's a Bengal boy in the corner. Probably can't see him, but whatever. Anyway, we continue on. I guess, like, really, in the end, it's just a recap, pretty much now. Take social media breaks. They're good for your health, unless you literally cannot take them, in which case do everything you can, at least while you're being bothered, to make social media less of a problem, less of a hassle for you. And he's really fucking interested. I guess you get the outro of my cat just sniffing everything. The Bengal boy just smelling his way through the universe. Staring into the abyss. I'm gonna get you. It's the Bangle Boy. Yeah, you don't like being held. Okay, you get the outro of a bangle. Alright.